What's going on, guys? It's your boy Christian Cardell back at it again. Like, subscribe, share the video. We're gonna get right into it.
It was a case that gripped Las Vegas nearly 4 years ago, and today the man who committed that crime was sentenced in a Clark County courtroom. Senior reporter Alyssa Bethencourt walks us through the emotional final chapter of a toddler's murder that left a family devastated. Amari Nicholson's small body was found behind this building nearly 4 years ago. At the time, his disappearance sparked a desperate search, and today, those closest to him finally had the chance to speak in a courtroom that held both justice and pain. The search for Amari Nicholson stretched from Las Vegas to Reno to Southern California. But the truth of what happened to him was more horrifying than anyone could have imagined.
We need to get Amari's name out there. We don't want people to forget about him.
30-year-old Terrell Rhodes eventually admitted to killing Amari because the child wet himself. As authorities searched, Rhodes admitted he lied about the toddler being kidnapped. While the community gathered in hopes of finding him, Amari was already gone, his small body buried in this lot not too far from the Strip.
And all of that is occurring at the time that this defendant knows that he had struck the child, causing the death of the child, and ultimately buried the child in a dirt area near a McDonald's.
During his police interrogation, Rhodes tried to grab a detective's gun, an act that added charges including assault with a deadly weapon on a protected person. On Tuesday, family members poured their pain into the courtroom, one heartbreaking memory after another.
I will never get to hear him say hi, Grandma, ever again. He was left alone and tossed to the side like a garbage, and it's sickening. He was a tiny human. How could this innocent, sweet, harmless toddler have to go through this?
Amari never got the chance to be heard, but his loved ones made sure his voice was loud and clear through theirs.
Terrell gave Amari a death sentence, and his family was given a life sentence without it.
Rhodes was sentenced to more than 22 years behind bars. He showed no emotion, only saying the punishment wasn't fair.
I just feel like it's not fair.
When I think about what's not fair is being 2 years old and learning how to be potty trained and being with someone who you think is supposed to protect you and being beaten to death. There is nothing that that child could have done that would have ever deserved what we did to him.
For Amari's family, there's no such thing as closure, but today brought a kind of finality and maybe a breath of life after facing death for so long. Amari Nicholson was just 2 years old. As for Rhodes, he will serve 22 years to life in prison for murder and will be eligible for parole. Reporting in Las Vegas, I'm Alyssa Bethencourt.
This is a big reason why I can't have no one foreign, strange around my daughter. I can't play like that. They don't have the same heart. They don't have the same love for your child or my child like I would. A man killed a toddler just because he went to bed? Come on now. You know how many mattresses I had to go through? That's not a reason to take a kid's life. These weird individuals, they show signs way before the unfortunate incident happens. They always show you signs, the way they talk to you, the way they approach you, the way they disrespect you in front of people, behind closed doors, the abuse, verbal, mental, physical, it doesn't matter. It's the signs are always there. They do it in front of the kids. They do it to the kids. They'll harm the kids and you will bypass it or brush it off because you think it's some type of parenting they're giving them, some instruction, but really it's all in anger and frustration. Keep foreign people away from your children. You even got to start keeping family members away from your children because they are just as likely to do something heinous as well. Amari Nicholson lost his life for peeing in the bed. He peed in the bed. He's not trained. I mean, he's not potty trained to pee in the potty yet. That takes time. And you just there for the occasion, for a reason, for the season, You listen, stop putting these people into your kid's life that aren't parent material. This man had no business being around a toddler. He had no kids. He probably don't have no younger relatives that he look over or guide. Stop dealing with these fools just for physical altercations. It don't make sense. And then you put them in the presence of your child. That makes it even worse. And a lot of y'all getting down, getting nasty in front of the children. So Terrell Rhodes is 30 years old. The judge gave him 20 to life. You know me. I'm a lifer. I'm ready. I'm ready to give all criminals with this past a life sentence. That's a fact. Give that man that L. Why should he be able to come back around other children? Why should he be able to get another chance? I believe in second chances, but it's only for certain situations. This situation, no second chance. You deserve to die in prison or any other way. That's vicious and heinous. That's just my thought on that. This guy had the audacity to lie to the whole community, having everybody in the community searching for young Amari, saying that he was kidnapped. And you out here volunteering, looking around, knowing in the back of your mind, knowing that that boy is in the complex somewhere, unalived, because of your stupid ass action. Because he peed in the bed. Because he peed in the bed. You was that mad he peed on you? Huh? I'm pretty sure it wasn't the first time you got peed on. Rest in peace to Amari Nicholson. May his family continue to mourn in peace, in privacy. I'm going to continue to bring you things that you probably missed or it probably fell in the back of your mind. I'll bring it back to the forefront. And most importantly, I'm going to continue to protect and put out the narrative that we have to protect the children by all means necessary. They are not capable of defending themselves, especially against vicious, heinous, devilish adult individuals out here with an agenda to complete the devil's work. So here we are. Appreciate you all tuning in. Let me know what you think in the comments. Was the judge too light with the sentence, the 20 to life? Or should the judge have just gave him the life sentence plus 2 more? Let me know. I will be very interested to see what you guys have to say. Until next time.